Okay, so we are in the food editor and we are going to change that. Change to the 3D. So we change it right at the library. And so we pick this relay from this from the model library here. Relay through hole 3D shapes relay. So now we're gonna align. As you can see, the holes are not aligned, so you gotta move. That moves in the Z axis, so you can see here. That goes up, that goes down. Now move in the Y axis. Okay, so that's about there. Now in the X axis, move up. Okay, that's pretty aligned. And then go in the Z axis and that's touching right there. Okay. Okay. So then say okay, save it, and now we got a board here. Then do tools, updates. Where's the updates? Well, there's two ways you can do this. From here, select the item, do properties, and then update footprint from library. Say update. Okay, and then close that, and then go to view, 3D view, and that's the relay right there. Okay, so how do we do tools? Update footprints from library. That's gonna update the other ones. And then view 3D viewer. Okay, that didn't do it. So select that one. Tools. Update all. Update all of them. That should do. Okay, close, and then tool view 3D viewer. And so now we have a relay right there. Okay, now what's the next thing? Next thing is we want okay, so once we have that, okay, so let's look at this connector here and this connector there. Okay, so now so that's one object here. Is it all of them at the same time? Or so that's one, two, connector. All right, so 2, 4, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so properties. Go to the models here and then look at under connectors now. Connectors. Connectors. Which one? Worth. Let's see, connector worth. So I don't think I want that. Connector. Where is it? Pin header. No, I already found before the connector, but now connector. I want to worth. So that's different types of word connectors. So you have a whole library of connectors. So, but we want to do connector and maybe Molex and Molex. No, it wasn't Molex. It was connector Molex barrel. It was under coaxial. No, JTX Phoenix. Pin headers. I don't remember where is the connector. I think it was Phoenix. Was it that one? The Phoenix. That's not the one. I'm trying to remember. So many here. Three connector pin. Sysmac. Is it this one? No, that's just a pin. Okay. Samtec. Where does it look? Oop. Oh. No, that's not the one. Okay. Anyways, so I think it's under JTS. So one of six, three, six. That could work. But one of six. But the pitch, I think, might not work. Let's see. So that's the Z. Let's do it X. I think I gotta rotate that. But I don't think that's the right pitch. So you see that? Actually penetrate that and then move on the Y axis. See? So that and that won't work. Okay, so I think it's 2 point. All right, so we can measure from here. Let's go to the ruler and measure from here. So it looks like about from center to center, 1 mil. Okay, so I select that, properties, and let's look in the models. So it's 1. Okay, it's not screw terminal. Screw terminal. What's that? Under screw terminal block. Phoenix. I think this one. This is the one. Phoenix. Yes. Okay. So Phoenix. So terminal block Phoenix. But now we need the one that says 1 6. No, that's not the one. So 1 to 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 6 horizontal. And I think step that will do it. So now that will work. And rotate in the Z axis and move it now. Okay, so that's too big. You see that? So that's not the right pitch. So let's look here. 1, 6, 1, 5, 1, 7. That's 11. 1, 4. That's the pitch. Let's see. See, that's definitely not the right one. 5 millimeters. So, so 1, 6. 3D model, cancel. Delete that, like that. And go to terminal block. Words. The words. Where is that? No. Okay, this will be nice to use for animation probably. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at our Phoenix. Was it Phoenix? Yeah. Phoenix. And 1 of 10. 1 of 12. 1 of 3. Maybe not. I don't think it's for that one, but let's look view, 3D view. Okay, so our terminal connections, where are they? Our connectors are here. Is it there or here? Diode, diode. Okay, so, okay, so it's 3. 6. Properties. So at the Phoenix, 1 of 6, 1 of 4, that's a 3, that's a 4, 1 of 6, I don't think this is the right one. Okay, so let's move in the Z direction. And now on the Y direction. Okay, definitely that's not in the right spots. So let's see how that looks. The 3D viewer. Okay, so okay, so I forgot what do we have here. 246 relays. Okay, so properties. So let's look at our models. So it looks like one male connector. So let's look at connectors here. And which type of connector? One male. So that's pin header. That's a one male, 127, two males. Okay, so some techno, the connectivity, one of two. No, that's the one that one. Word connectors, two, 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 two. Definitely, that's not the one we want. And the pitch is 2.24, 2.54. So what about, let's pick J Sysmac Phoenix. Molex 1 of 6. Let's see what happened here. I think if we rotate that, that's not gonna cover our Y. That's definitely not gonna cover our space. Okay, cancel, delete that. Add, move that out. Molex Phoenix. Phoenix. This look like. So 1 of 10, 1 of 3, 1 of 6. Horizontal. Let's see what happened. That's definitely not Z. Oh, well, look at the pitch. So let's go to Y. See, that's definitely not the size. Okay, so delete that. And Phoenix. I had it. Okay, so I think it's a one of six horizontal, vertical. Okay, so definitely that's not the right size. Okay, so that means it's not a 1 millimeter. So that's gotta be at 2.54 and 1/6. We're just measuring right now. And why? What? No, it can't be. Oh, so there's a different size. Okay, so definitely I want screw terminal. So it's gotta be under screw terminal block Phoenix worth. They have this different. Okay, so worth won't do it. Okay, so this might do it. Okay, so 1/6. And I think the pitch is correct. 5 millimeters. Let's see. Okay, so rotate on the Z and move it. Oh no, that's not the one. That's not the one. So that's not the pitch. And there's 5. There's no more. Cancel. Delete that. So which one is it? Hold on. Gotta be here. Phoenix. Let me pick 1/1. 1/6. 5. 5.08. 3. 3.5. 1/6. 3.5. I think it is the one. Okay, let's see. Okay, rotate on the Z. And now let's align. So it's gotta be 3.5. Yeah, it's gotta be, see. Alright, so this is more like it. You see that? Is any other 3.5? So that was the next one. So 3.5. 3.5. 3.55. 1 of 13, no. So it's 3.5, 1 of 6, but 3.5, 1 of 6. One of 6, 2.4, no, that's another one. 3.5, 1 of 6. 3.5 horizontal. Open. No, no, I pick 5 millimeters now. 3.5. 1 of 6. 1 of 6. That's too small. See? So it's gotta be 3.5, which is the next one. 6. 1 of 6. 5. P is for peach. 1 of 6, 2.5. Let's see if I get it by 1 of 14. 1, 6, 4, 12. 1 of 6, 2.4, no. 2.4. Where did it go? One of 6, 3.5. Where? 3.5. 1 of 3, 1 of 4, 1 of 5, 1 of 6, 3.5. Horizontal step. No, why did it pick down? 3.5. 109, 106. Okay, so that's more like, okay, so now they have that. I'm gonna copy. All right, so let's fix this one. Go to properties. I don't want that one. Control B. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay. All right, so Y. Somewhere there. And then say okay. And view it. Okay, so that's more like it, okay? And now here, let's fix that one. Properties. So to fix it once and for all, go to library. And so anytime I'm using this, it will have the 3D model. And that's the one. And I just do it once to work. Z, and then moving the y axis. Y axis. little bit off right there. And it's flat. So you see there, examining. So that looks like about right. Now it's flat, okay. Now save it. And now we say tools, update footprints from library. With the update all here, update. Okay, so, and then close it. And now we should see 3D viewer. Okay, so that's looking good. Now, so here, what are we gonna put? This 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so here goes. All right, so from here to here, what's the distance? From this center, so there. All right, so I think the pitch for this one's 254. Properties. Let's go to 3D models here. I think that's under. I believe that one is gonna be under connectors. The connectors, but we need 254, I think. And we're just gonna pick one of three and then measure it. Okay, not that one. Vertical. Oh, that's not that one either. I need something with more phi. Vertical. Oh, that's surface mount. Being headed to. Wait a minute. What? Hold on. What? Why are they mixed? So SMD. No, we don't want SMD. We want 105 vertical step. That's the one. Okay, so let's align this on the C. And Y. X. Okay, so that's the right one. So so we need 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 5 more. So one with 10. 1 of 5, 1 of 10. We need to expand this. Horizontal. Oh no, vertical. Vertical step 1 of 10. Vertical. No, horizontal. Where did it go? One of 10. Okay, so now we move. Okay, but this one, not, it doesn't go up. So it has to go. It has to go in the opposite. Why? And now we go down. I think so, yeah. So view 3D viewer. Yeah, I think it goes down because this board goes on top of the, yeah, the other ones are female, and so this goes down to make contact on the bottom. Arduino. Okay, so what's next? We're missing, what are we missing? Missing a switch here. The reset switch. Okay, let's see if I find one. Properties. On the 3D models, add one. Let's see if I find a switch. Switch. On the momentary, maybe? Momentary switch. Switch. So, switch. I don't think there's a search option here for so relay switch with sensor symbol. What's this under symbol? What is this? What? Oh, baby shark. No, we don't want a baby shark. Okay, models. Let's see if I can find switch. Maybe not. Okay, so that one I have to search online. Let's see. More SMD momentary switch for Arduino. Okay, so I think I surface now. We need tactile. So SMDs. So I've seen it before. So let me see if I can find it. So this is 2, 3, 4 legs, 5. So micro momentary switch, SMD, and so let me see if I can find under all Arduino. So I've seen them before. eBay, Amazon. No, I think I can find on their Mouser. And I think is so we're gonna do for SMD, not any through holes. Apply all the filters. So now they apply. Let's see, in stock and rectangular. Uh-oh, not many. Reset. Switches. So tactile switches and SMD. Light filters. And then we're gonna say on off apply filters. And then okay, I think I forgot what the pitch is for that one. It might be a 5 millimeters. Okay, let's try a 5 millimeter. Okay, I might find this one, so let me see if I can copy and see if I can find that port. Let me see if I can find through here, library loader. And see here, search part. Okay, I'm still recording this, so I'm gonna sign into my account and then I'm gonna search for the part, download it, and then use it. Maybe that will work. Okay, so it looked like I found one. So I'm gonna, so this is the part I'm downloading. So I go download, and then it's gonna add to my So my 6 in my library, and so now I go. Okay, so let me see if I find it. Print that out. Okay, does it have a model? I think it might have. Yeah, it does have a model. So let me copy this path. Copy. And then let's go here. Control V. Okay. So it might be out of the way. So Z, push it up. Just touching that. I might be one leg short, but this will do it for now. Okay, so now let's look view, 3D viewer. So I have the switch. I have the other switch on over there because I wanted to see. And relay one, what is this? Okay, so what are we missing? I'm missing diodes here. So missing diodes. So go to diodes, capacitor, connector, diodes, SMD. Which one? This one not, it's not a 603. It looks like more like 805. But then I want this type, that type, this type, SMA. It looks like a SMA. So SMA. Okay, so now what? Now let's put it up so I can see the direction. So here's the line. So let me rotate in the y-axis, not that way. No, maybe in the z-axis. Okay, so now bring it down and then arrange. Okay, so since I'm gonna use that one, what I'm gonna say is, I want that one all the time. I want that in the library. And we're gonna say that. Okay. And I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, and then I'm gonna save that. And now we're gonna say tools, update footprints from library, update. Now we should see view 3D viewer. Okay, so I have those two. Okay, so now I can delete this footprint over here. All right, what else I'm missing? Okay, I'm missing this. Properties. Go to edit for library. And then I'm gonna do 1 of 10 and 3D models, the connectors, 254, 1310, 10 horizontal. No, that's socket. So I'm in the wrong pin header. 110, 10 vertical. Okay, and one is done. So we got a Z, and then we're gonna do Y. No, X. No. Y and X. But then I'm gonna move Y because it got down. And then I'm gonna move the Z up a little bit. So that's two open. Then there. Then I'm gonna say okay. And I'm gonna save it. And then I'm gonna do for the 1/8, same thing. 3D. 1/8. 1/8. Vertical. Okay, and I'm gonna move Z and then Y, X, the other way. And then that, but then the bottom. So we gotta do Y. And then Z. Coming out. Okay. And 1 of 6. Save it. Now here, same thing. 1 of 6. Vertical. Okay. And the Z. Then under Y. No, I mean X. The other way. Okay, somewhere there, and then turn it around. Y. And then Z. Move it up a little bit. Move it up. Okay, that looks good. And save it. And this one, tools. There's a resistor. Connector. Resistor. SMD, but there's an array. I think it's 2 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's the one. Rotate on the Z. 1, 2, 3, 4. But not a 402. I think it's a 402. I think it's a 805. Not that one. What a resistors array. 603 A4. You know what? It might be a 603. There you go. 603. Here we go. And then okay. Then save it. What else? Okay, there's this SOT 23. The die already have that. SOT 23. Let's see. Okay, so that's under SMDs. SMD, where SOT package. SOT SOP. No, I think it's under SOT here. SOT 23.3. There you go. Okay, then save it. Okay, what is this? DS42. We have a DS42. Search DS42. Maybe not. Package. Okay, I have a temporary solution for that. And what else? What is this? Relay we already have. We already have that one. That's fiducial. LED 805. So let's see. LED 5. Eight of five. Okay, let's do that one. Rotation. Okay, save it. We already have that one. What is this? 603. The resistor? Yes. 603. So let's look for resistor. Resistor. Okay, SMD 603. Okay, save it. All right, so now let's update tools. Update all. Update. Okay, so now let's see. View 3D viewer. So it should have more components there. Okay, so this one is not where it should be. So let's fix that up. And resistors, LEDs. Oh, this one. Okay, so properties, edit simple library. I don't remember if I adjusted, so let's go there and here. Okay, so it looks like I didn't align correctly. Let me lift it up and turn around and then bring it down, and that's more like it. Okay, so save it. There was something I was missing. Uh, Not the frame. Well, module 3, module 4. Module 3, module 4. Uh, what is this? Relay. We already have the relay. What is that? Reference. That's a reference. Okay, so go to tools, update. Okay, so now let's go view, 3D viewer. Okay, so it looks like we have our pins are coming through. This is gonna connect in the bottom. And oh, I see a diodes missing here. Diodes. D1, D2. Diode. This is diode. 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 That's a big diode. What this is? Diode. Diode. Missing 4 diodes. Okay, so I'm missing this diode. No, no, that's capacitor. That's a cap. So that's a 603 cap. No, but also a diode here. Add footprint library. So there's a 603 capacitor. So what did I put in there? I think I put a resistor. That resistor. So 603 cap. There's a cap, capacitor, SMD 603. Okay, save it. Now the other thing I saw missing was between here, this dial. So SOT 123. SOT 123. So SOT 123 here, go here and look under dial, SMD, and look for SOT 123. SOT 123. All right, looks in the right direction. Okay, save it. Then to tools, update from library, update, close, then 3D viewer. And so we have our caps. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Connection there, the diodes there. Now So it says D6, D4, A. Okay, so we have the majority of components now. Okay, so now we're gonna animate. Okay, but I don't know. I'm missing my switch here. So I'm gonna say it doesn't delete anymore. Go to edit for the library there, and I'm gonna pick my relay. But I'm gonna pick. I think I put a path there. Control V. No, but that's not the path. Okay, so we gotta put this and where's our part? Look for that part, copy. Okay, so now we get this. Copy this path over here. And now go here. But under components here, there, and Control V. Okay, and go back. So go up a little bit up. That will do it for now. And say okay. Save it. And I think they're all the components now. Let's see. View 3D viewer. Okay, it's not showing because I didn't do the update tools. That should update all my components. Now we should go view 3D viewer. So we have our, okay. This over here, I'm not sure what that is, but let's go, let's find out why. What is this dial? What is it referring to? Motor shield. Out. So motor shield out. So motor shield out. So I can put a properties, and let's put it. So let's go to the level, put a 3-pin Molex. Let's see if I can find that. So we say there was connector, and we say it will be worth no Phoenix. not that type. Not that type. High voltage, no, not that type. MC, not that type. Not the type. Okay, what did I put before? Yeah, what was the connector I used? Connector. Okay, let me check. What did I do for this one? 3D models on their terminal block. Phoenix terminal block 3. Okay, so we go to here. Terminal block. So under T, terminal block Phoenix, but a 3-pin one, but that one was a 3.5. 103. One of 10, one of 3, 3.5. Correct. Will that fit? All right, so let's move on the Y, X, other way. All right, so that's not the one. So it's gotta be the 2.54. 103 to 54. That's more likely. Okay, so, but there was a 2, 103. 103 to 54. Okay, so then say okay, save it, and now tools, update. Okay, so now we should see view, 3D viewer. Okay, so we got all of these there, and now this is 4-pinner. Okay, 4, 4. Okay, so now let's look for this one. Properties, same thing. Terminal block, 254, 104, 104, 4. Say okay, and move it out. Other way, 1, 2, okay, there. Align. right, so we're gonna now go to it does for all of them. Okay, so now we go here, 3D model, select that one, arrange once. So okay, then save. Okay, so now file. Let's save it. Tools, update. Okay, so now let's view it. Okay, so it looks like I have everything in place. Everything has a 3D model. Okay, so now once we have this, let's say, all right, let's take a picture for for the for the video. Then now, so now we go to file. Okay, so once you have all the 3D models and everything, now you go to file, export, VRML. Okay, you're gonna select this copy 3D model files to model pod, and then we're gonna browse it. Where we're gonna put this? We wanna say documents, and we're gonna create a folder here, new folder, Blender 3.0, and then inside this we're gonna say W arrow. Okay, so then we're gonna say here, save it. Then we're gonna say okay. Okay, so now we're done with KiCad at this point. Okay, then we're gonna save all this work, and one thing I want to say here, and just to show you, in version 4.3 Blender, it doesn't have the option for importing that type of file. So just let me show you real quick what's happening here, and that's the reason I'm not using. So I'll do general, do X, delete this one. So if I go here and I say import, you see there's no WRR. It's not there. Okay, so don't save it. So I had to install render 3.6 to be able to do that. I didn't realize that when I installed it until I wanted to do play tools search. I don't know what space bar I should do. Play tools. All right, I'll do tools. Okay, then next, general. So X. So I go to import. You see here, WRL. WRL. So now we go to documents. I clear Blender. Now WRL, Motor Shield, bring it in. And I believe once it is imported, we should have a bunch of files here. Okay, so to get there, center. All right, we zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. So here's a board. See it, everything there. Okay, so now we're gonna select that. Okay, so all right, so now once it's imported, once this is imported, we're gonna make it into, all right, so we're gonna select, we're gonna select the whole thing. Okay, and then, okay, so now I gotta review my video here because it's been a while since I did this. So we can leave it up to here, or we can continue. Okay, so I gotta look where I made the video a long time ago, and it's on the Blender. So my notes, if recall, my notes. So it's about, I think it's like a 20-minute video I made 3 years ago. Okay, so once I got the components in, then the next step was to you have to make this one shape. So I know you gotta select this whole thing. Oh, why is not selecting all Control A? Maybe not selecting everything. What's going on here? Okay, so it looks like you selected everything, and then you go to convert. No. Control J. Join. I think you gotta do join. Where's join? Join. Control plus J. So it's joining everything. So now I should have only all this should summarize to one. Select everything. Control and J. Project mode, edit mode. And then Control J. Funny if I screw up. I might have screwed up already. And then Z was to solid wireframe. Alright, I think I screwed up. Alright, let's delete it, don't save it. So let's open a new one. The Blender 3.6. So delete that X file, import WRL and 3.3 model shield. Okay, so let's see if I get to that point. Okay, so once I'm here, I'm gonna do Z wireframe and then what? And then we're gonna do selection B. I'm gonna select this whole thing. And then now I do Control J. Okay, so what happened? Z wireframe. Edit mode. Object. So object mode. Mirror object duplicate mirror. Alright, so Z solid wireframe. Select 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 that one. B. Why is under edit? object, transform, add, select, view, view, tool item. Okay, so okay. Oh, why is not showing? Control J. No, why is not working? Object mode. Select B. Edit mode. Gotta be in edit mode. Okay, hold on. Let's change. Alright, so edit mode. Once you're in edit mode, then you do Control J. So Control J. That should join everything. Okay, so I think I gotta be in the wire mode. W. Wire mode. Wait. V. Then so if I do F3, join, Control and J. Doesn't know. Escape. Control J. Z. No, okay, Z is gonna be in object mode. Okay, let's go Z. Solid. Z. Wireframe. Okay, now we go to Control J. Doesn't do anything there. Okay, so what's happening here? It's missing something. Okay, so missing a okay, object mode, edit mode. Oh, okay, so I already did. Okay, I think I did 3 times. So delete one. Delete. Delete. Oops. Okay, I think I screwed up. So don't save this. So go to general, X to delete, and then file, import 2.3 more ratio. Okay. Okay, so once it's here, we click Z, wireframe, and then we do Control J. I don't think it will work there because you have to go. Okay, so select V, and then select this whole thing, and then I should be able to do. So Z, select. So we do Z. Okay, so now select that, and now go to more. Okay, I'm missing a piece that I'm not trying to remember. It's been a long time. So and okay, so Z for solid, then N. Options. Okay, so V, select that. Oh, all right. So under select, go to in that window. Okay, so B. Z wireframe. Why is not giving me? Okay, I gotta make one object first. Transform, rotate. All right, I'm not sidebar tool. Select all. Okay, so I'm not seeing screen cascade and all right, so and option the screen cascade. How do I get that? Let me search that screen blender screen cascade. So download edit. Okay, so go to a file. So it's add-ons. I think there is an add-on reference add-ons, and then you search for a screen cascade. A screencast. A screencast key. So click, select tab add-ons, select all, refresh, search, community, navigate, click, edit. Okay, so go to edit, then preferences, select add-ons, uh, official, community, official, which one? Navigate, navigate to the screencast add-on zip file, download and select click add-on. So I think that was from Blender. Screen know it this before. Green card. Okay, so okay, so Blender. How did I do this? Trying to remember. Jesus, it's been a long time. Okay, so I know it was for Blender. Uh, okay, open. Okay, so add-ons, install, downloads. I think it says navigate keys, download and select. Click install add-on, install add-ons, install add-on, and then what? And then okay, so to display the screen in the 3D, you can hit Shift Alt Corp. Let's start on there. All right, so screen, screen. I don't know if it did it. Refresh. All right, add-ons, install. Tools. Alright, so navigate to screen, zip file, you download and select. Click install add-on from the file. Use add-on search function and find to enable plugin. Okay, so refresh. All. Okay, pi. Okay, so maybe I have to extract, go to downloads, extract this. Okay, so extract that. And then what? Then browse here. Then requirements. Yum. Okay. Tools. So there's a pi here. CRC. Common. Okay, so all right, let's try one more time. File, edit, preferences, add-ons, install, a tools, install add-on, go up, click up, not there, workflows, not there, CRC, ini, install add-on, no, so install, it looks like I'm not using it correctly. At some point I think I did it, not showing here, so I'm not doing it right. So Blender, so download version 3, open Blender, go to preference, select around, click install, navigate to screen, zip file which you download and select, click and install around from the file button, use the around search, find screencast keys to enable the close down the present window, access, press the letter N in the keyboard, open the side panel. Okay, that's not working. All right, maybe close it. Don't save it. Open back on, maybe it reloads it. Let me try one more time. General. So go file, edit, preferences, add-ons, downloads, install add-on, refresh. System rig. I don't see. I don't think it worked. So okay, so screen key zip. Let's try one more time. So go up here, install screen, screencast key zip. Screencast key zip. Install it on. Okay, so I had another link, and now it's working. Uh, Refresh. Back, recent. Okay, so let me close it. So I found another link, and when I did that one, it seemed to be working. So okay, so it says Aran's go to location, so general. So go here, edit, preferences, install, downloads, install Aran, refresh screen. Even load. Okay, so then it says enable. High error preferences. Even load. Okay, maybe. Okay. Okay, so All right, so, and, oh, view. Okay, and it looks like it's installed, but I don't see any. Oh, category user. Oh, oh, why? Okay, I'm not sure why. Maybe I had to reboot. I'll save it. All right, so let me figure it out, and then we'll get back to there. Okay, let me update this, and they all. Okay, so I'm having some technical issues with Blender, and from what I remember, okay, so let's get 3.6. So it was general, and then go file. Okay, delete this X, delete it, then go file, import, and then Blender 3, WRL, Mauricio, import. Okay, so it should show, once it's imported, it should show all those shapes there. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna zoom in. Zoom in there, and so I'm zoomed in, and then I'm gonna say Z wireframe. I'm gonna select everything, and then I'm gonna say select Control J. No. Okay, so I'm gonna do no escape. Control Z. Z solid B. Okay, object select, so B, I gotta select this whole object. So I can do select, edit all, select all, and then hold control, I think, and deselect the camera. Okay, and then do Z, wireframe, and then go to Z, solid, object. I cannot believe why. So select B, and then object, Y. Y is not selecting. Skip, skip, Tuesday. I'm not doing this correctly. Hold on, why this is not working? Select B, and then Z, wireframe. Okay. Uh, Z, wireframe. Solid. Put this here. Jesus. Z, F3, join. No, but it has to be on their edit. No, this is not right. I'm not doing. All right, I have to review it and then we'll go back. All right, so let me cancel this.